Hello everyone. In this video, we will revise our understanding about lines and angles. In our earlier classes, we have discussed about point, line, line segment, ray and angle. We will revise their definitions and how they are represented in this video. And then in next videos, we will learn more about different types of lines and different angles. So what is a point? A point is a dot, and we use a single uppercase letter to represent a point. For example, I can call this point as A. So I can use any letter in uppercase to represent this point. Now when we have 2 points, when we join them, what we get is a line segment. And line segment, we need to show the start point and the end point. So this is called line segment AB and represented with a bar on top of it. Now what is the important points here? Line segment has a definite start and end point. It can also be represented as BA. So AB is same as BA. So the sequence of the letters does not matter when we are representing a line segment. Now if we have this line segment and we extend this line segment on both sides, we extend it indefinitely this side, and we extend this side also indefinitely. Now in this case, we had this point A and point B, and we have extended this indefinitely. So there are many other points which are added. So let's call this point C, maybe this one as point D. So this is a line. A line has no start or end. It extends indefinitely on both the sides. Now this line can be represented by any 2 letters on the line. So I can call this line as AB. A bar with 2 arrows. I can also call this line as DA or CA or CB or even BC. The important thing to understand here is I can use any 2 points on this line to represent it. And the sequence of these points also is irrelevant. I can call this as AB or BA. There is one more method of naming a line. We can also give a lowercase letter, single letter. For example, let's say I've used L. So in this case, this line can be called as line L. So a single lowercase letter also can be used to name the line. Now this line segment AB, if we extend it only on one side, then what we have a definite start point but no end point. So we have definite start point but no end point. In that case, this is called a ray, and it is represented as AB. Now let's say we have another point C here. Then we will represent this as AC, or can represent it as AD. But we cannot represent it with any other letter at the beginning other than A. So A has to be the first letter. The starting point of the ray has to be the first letter while we name it. And hence, unlike the line segment and line, we cannot reverse these letters. There is a definite sequence in the naming of the ray. Now, the last thing we learned was about angles. So when we have 2 distinct rays, so I have a ray, let's call it AB, and I have another ray, another distinct ray AC. So I have two rays AB, AC. What is common between them? The start point of these two rays is common. Only the start point is common. In that case, the circular distance between them is called an angle, and this is called as angle CAB, or it can also be called as angle BAC. Now this area, these are ever extending, so anything which is between these two, all this area between these two is called interior of the angle, while this other area, this is exterior of angle. So point C is on the angle. If I have point D here, then this point D is in the interior of the angle, and point E this side is in the exterior of the angle. So what we have in case of angle, we have interior area, we have exterior area, and we have points which are on the angle. If I have another point D here, I can call this angle as angle DAB or angle BAD. So what we use a point on one ray, the common point, and a point on the second ray. The order doesn't matter, but the common point has to be the center later. Here I use only one letter. For a point I am using only one letter. For a line segment, for a line, or for a ray, we are using two letters, and for angle we use three letters. Sometimes this is also called as angle A. Sometimes this is also called as angle A, but that's very rare, and I think you should get into habit of calling it with three letters. Watch our other videos on this chapter for complete understanding. Do subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. It will ensure that you get notifications whenever we upload a new video.